What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Klassisch, atmosphärisch oder Jazz? Erstmal herzlich willkommen zurück zu Batman The Enemy Within. Bisschen klassisch, würde ich sagen.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Oh, jetzt haben wir die ganze Betthülle so zum Laufen quasi. Ah, ist cool. Wir gehen gleich dorthin, ich will mal erstmal nach links hier rüber gehen und mal gucken, was hier so ist. Das ist cool, dass wir so gesagt haben. Nice. Müssen wir umschauen, ja?
Suit has held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through.
Ich will jetzt nicht alles durchlesen jetzt. Es sind unsere Sachen halt, die brauchen wir uns eigentlich jetzt nicht durchlesen. Oh, ein Bad Suit, unser neuerer, glaube ich. Das war unser alter, glaube ich, der andere. Okay, ich würde sagen, gehen wir dann wieder runter. Hier ist, glaube ich, auch nur unser Auto da links. Dann gehen wir auch einfach direkt zu Alfred, würde ich sagen. Oder das Harvey, sehe ich da gerade rechts. Aber sehr, sehr cool
No
gemacht.
explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
Ach ja.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Aber ich bin letztes Mal richtig mies nämlich. Was da passiert ist so mit Alfred und allem drum und dran. Okay, dann schauen wir uns mal die Agency-Fakten an. Oder Dateien.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our
Sie werden alles schwerer machen.
exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Dann gucken wir uns mal die Riddler-Datei an.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well,
Das
he
ist
seemed
die
to have a prior
1000-Euro-Frage.
relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Gut, dann gehen wir mal auf den Kodex. Hier haben wir unsere Bekannten gerade, die wir bis jetzt so gesehen haben. Okay. Oder der Gotham Feed ist natürlich hier. Ich würde sagen, gehen wir hier raus.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Ich bin echt gespannt, was da jetzt so für ein Rätsel drin ist. Dann öffnen wir mal. Sehr, sehr coole Fähigkeit, die jetzt schon hier drin ist im Spiel, echt. Ups.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Blinde Gerechtigkeit. Ey, ich habe ein Auge, kann aber nichts sehen. Wer bin ich? Ich habe ein Auge, okay, kann aber nichts sehen. Wer bin ich? Ein einäugiger Bube? Nee. Auge eines Hurrikans. Ein Nadel.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
So it's something else.
Ein einäugiger Bube, kann aber nichts sehen.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Ein einäugiger Bube?
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Das ist die Frage halt, ne?
Strange grooves.
Find etwas, womit diese Scheibe benutzt werden kann. Okay. Oh, die Kinokarten.
Never forget.
Das werden wir nicht. Der Bad Computer ist hier. Alfred kann man auch ansprechen. Können wir machen.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ach ja, okay. Dann gehen wir mal hier lang, würde ich sagen, oder? Lass mal erstmal nach rechts hier gehen. Was, wenn wir jetzt hier lang gehen? Oh, was ist denn jetzt hier? Von Catwoman. Schauen uns mal die einzelnen Dinger an.
Selina. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
Vielleicht kommen sie wieder. Ich habe es im letzten Spiel auch schon gesagt. Ich hoffe, sie kommen wieder. Syn Cole ist nach Gotham gekommen, um einige Diebstähle für die Kinder von Arkham zu begehen. Letzten Endes half sie mir jedoch dabei, sie aufzuhalten. Sie hat Gotham während Lady Arkhams letzten Angriff auf die Stadt verlassen. Und ich weiß nicht, ob sie jemals zurückkommen wird. Trotz unserer Meinungsverschiedenheiten mag ich sie, mich mit ihr zu messen. Ja. Auch sehr, sehr nett. Harvey, ja. Harvey haben wir was. Den Pinguin. Oz. Und Lady Arkham, die Vicky. Das sind unsere, die wir jetzt haben. Das stimmt. Das ist alles, das ist genau das, was letztes Mal passiert ist, halt alles. Es ist halt traurig, Mann. Oz, also der Pinguin, kannten wir aus der Kindheit. Ihr haben wir vertraut, die haben mir Informationen halt gegeben zu Dingen. Die Vicky, Harvey war unser guter Freund, wir waren immer auf seiner Seite halt, und Catwoman, mit der haben wir uns auch gut befreundet, würde ich sagen, und der hat uns halt auch geholfen halt. Wir können aber nicht oben lang, oder? Ne. CD abspielen brauchen wir nicht. Dann gehen wir mal da hinten nochmal zum... Oder sollen wir erstmal darüber gehen? Was, wenn wir darüber gehen? Zum Batmobil. Kann man es natürlich ansehen, aber ich weiß auch nicht, was das jetzt bringen soll. Können wir mal rumgehen, oder? Okay. Dann gehen wir mal zu unserer Ausrüstung mal rüber. Vielleicht ist da ja was. Wir sollten mal ein bisschen umsehen hier. Aber sehr, sehr viel mehr zu tun halt. Sehr, sehr schön. So sollten eigentlich nur eine Kleinigkeit halt finden von der Sache her halt, ne? Batsuit. Unser Helm. Aber hier war auch nix. Dann ist wahrscheinlich irgendwas da drüben in der Ecke, was ich wieder übersehen habe. Nein, 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 ja. Wollte ich nicht so ganz machen. Bitte wieder zurückgehen. Aber cool gemacht. So, dann gehen wir mal so an Bad Computer. Aber wir brauchen ja irgendwas zum Aufmachen, ne? Das war das doch. Hier sind ein paar Infos halt. Könnt ihr sonst pausieren und ja euch durchlesen. Aber hier war halt auch nix. Können wir vielleicht... Wir können euch drauf zugreifen. Ich wüsste jetzt auch gar nicht spontan, was wir jetzt hier machen. Was wir jetzt aufheben sollen. Sollte irgendwas im Kodex stehen oder so?
A record needle.
Ah, ganz dabei gehabt und dann... Sorry.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Ich bin auch mal gespannt, wenn wir Tiffany treffen. Vielleicht kennt man die ja. Greift jetzt auf den Gebäckmodul zu, indem du die Batcave vom Hauptmenü aus betrittst. Ah, okay. Okay.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Sehr, sehr nice. Sehr, sehr nice. Alte Stadt, neues Spiel, Errungenschaft. Der Wayne Tower, 7:29 Uhr.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Okay. Die Frage ist natürlich auch, was natürlich da sein könnte.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your Bat-Tech. But if you want me to stop,
No, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Was passiert da an der Tür?
Take long?
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Oh.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
Sie ist großartig, sag ich mal.
You some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look you look.
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Well, something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Wir probieren es einmal mal.
I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
Naja, ich glaube nicht.
May I just say,
Irgendwann mal, aber jetzt auf jeden Fall
burdens
nicht.
are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here,
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Dann ist ja okay. Mal gucken, was für Fragen kommen. Oh.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or
Was wollen die denn jetzt ganz genau denn, Sarah?
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Oh Gott, da kommt auf jeden Fall etwas.
Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Zum Ende war zu viel.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
Nein.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Nein.
God, Lucius! No!
Nein. What
One
the
killed
fuck?
and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Das denke ich auch.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
Das ist heftig.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Sag die Wahrheit.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Ich wollte nur die Wahrheit erzählen. Es war nicht böse gemeint.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Nee.
Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but just...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Oh Gott, der Typ ist absolut... Ich meine, guck ihn doch mal rechts an.
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Oh, das wollte ich nicht, das wollte ich jetzt eigentlich nicht.
Keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Da war ja
You
was.
might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Matthew tells us, blessed are those who mourn.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce, that special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Many of you have shared your favorite stories about
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Wir waren 3 Tage in Arkham.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
Oh Gott.
We're here to mourn. Please, you shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Wir vertrauen, dass er wiederkommt, denn er ist zurück und will zu uns halt.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Er kommt auf jeden Fall wieder, er ist abhängig von uns, das merkt man.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Leute, beim nächsten Mal machen wir beim GCPD weiter. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie lange die Episode geht. Ich glaube nicht mehr so lange. Aber mal schauen. Ging jetzt schon ein bisschen länger. Ich tue, dass die Folge jetzt länger so ging. Aber ich wollte es nicht einfach mittendrin irgendwo beenden. Jetzt bei der Trauerfeier von unserem guten alten Freund Luke. Also Spitzname sind immer Luke, weil den anderen Namen kann ich mir leider nicht merken. Ich würde sagen, wir hören uns einfach morgen 15 Uhr wieder. Es hier heißt Batman. Ich denke, es könnte vielleicht die letzte Episode von Episode 1 werden. Mal sehen. Haut rein und bis morgen 15 Uhr. Tschüss.